This is a Hooklying cable Y raise. Now we're going to set up with our cable machine set pretty much at the highest point. Now that will also vary depending on the cable that you have, because you need enough length to also get to the floor or pretty close to the floor. So pay attention to your setup here, see what works for you. Now, when we're lying on our back, a couple of references to the floor that I want you to feel is the PSIS, which is that bony upper part of your hip, and then on both feet, I want you to reference the inner part of your arch. So the base of the big toe and the inner part of the heel on both feet. You're going to grab a hold of those cables across from the other side. You're going to set up by lying on your back so I can feel those PSIS on my back and I can feel the inner arches of both of my feet. From here, I'm going to exhale and I'm going to draw my arms across my body. Inhale on the way back. Now, the most common mistake is rib flare and people extending through the ribs. So what we'll often see is that as people start to get fatigued, they'll extend through their rib cage, they'll lose their PSIS contacts and potentially even those foot reference that we're looking for. Now, in order to help resolve that, we can exhale as we draw back, and that'll help us keep our rib cage connected through the movement. The next piece that we see quite often is that people's arms will come out to the side like a T. This is a Y, so we want our shoulder flexion to be kind of 95 to 120 is the position that we're pulling out towards. Lastly is that people's shoulders will come up into the ears. So again, work in a position that you own. Make sure that those ribs stay down through the movement.